I'm gonna try to make this quick. So why is it that when someone is able to transcend or overcome racism, overcome sexism, work hard, and become world famous, become self-made, become all of these things that we would all like to be, instead of you believing that this is a result of their hard work and their diligence and surrounding themselves with smart and not necessarily good people, but people who are good for them, why do you automatically assume that they must have sold their soul? Like literally sold their soul to the devil. Like, is that proof positive that the idea that if you work hard, good things will come to you is just untrue? Is that what it is? Because I don't believe that if you work hard, good things will come to you, because I have been working for 25 years. I have been...
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, we are back. Thank you guys for being here. I love my setup. I like the way the brights hit. The lows are nice. Contrast is nice. Yeah. Anyways, let me stop yapping. I'll put this down too. Anyways, thank y'all for being here. It's been a heck of a morning. It's so early. This chick is why I make these videos. That intro, her, she's why I make these videos. And it's people like her that need to know, people that look like her. I feel like a lot of our women don't believe in stuff like this. And like she said, is it hard work and this and that? Because she's been working 25 years. She just might be in the wrong field. But the hard work, dedication, and stuff like that, it gets you recognized. And once you get recognized, that's when I feel they allegedly test you to see how far you'll go, or if you just with it, period. But I can't believe she's so naive. And that was just a clip of her commentary. We're gonna review and react to it and just see what we find out, what we can pick apart, or just merely explain. Thanks for being here. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Let's get to the content.
But why don't you give a person credit when they manage to dig through all of that and make something big of themselves, when they're famous, if they're a famous athlete, a famous entertainer, whatever like that? And basically, I'm wondering about the people who I would have unfollowed and unfriended if they weren't actually blood related to me, and why they think that when a athlete's teenage child has a heart attack, it's because they have sacrificed that child, or when they believe that because 50,000 people show up 3 nights in a row for a person who's been performing 30 out of 40 years of their life, that they have, like I said, sold their soul to the devil, instead of, working hard and being a musical genius and all this other stuff. It's honestly anti-black, if I'm being honest. Because you never assume that white people have sold their souls. So is it a given for them? But we must have done something extraordinarily immoral to get there? What do you think about yourself? If I suddenly became rich and famous, which don't want it, thanks. But I'll take the rich, not the famous. If I suddenly became rich and famous, would you automatically assume, even though you've known me almost my entire life, that I have sold my soul or sacrificed a person to get there? Because it couldn't have been on my own merits? Just wondering.
All right, now when people say sold your soul or sold out or whatever, it's not just in that form. But I'm sure she doesn't know about a lot of the different ways that it happens. And I'm sure she probably don't even know about symbolism. Certain rituals that she might see just from listening to her and assessing what she said. I could guarantee you she would see certain rituals and deem it to be funny or comedy and totally missing like what it is. They're not gonna let you come into a field and just dominate and they not have hands in it. I really feel bad for her because she's really naive, and I don't even think she's trolling. I think she's for real. I know she's for real. She's worked 25 years and never this, never that. You're not in the right field. They're not coming to fast food joints or stuff like that. No, I'm not saying that's what she does. I mean, they're not even coming to call centers or whatever she does. I'm sure she's not entertainment or in entertainment. Let me just say that before I get to saying stuff in the comments go crazy. Like, I'm sure she's not in entertainment, period. But I am sure also that she's probably overlooked just telltale signs. And a lot of our women do. A lot of our women think that their counterpart in a dress is just comedy, or they did it for ratings, and it's a funny movie, so they made it funny. Come on, man. You really got to make this stuff make sense. I feel bad for Shorty. She's talking as if it just doesn't exist. Anyways, let's continue.
This man, God says, LeBron James, everybody's favorite basketballer, is so high up that he's no longer an initiate. He's no longer learning the ropes. He can now be trusted to bring in other people, to spot someone else, to be a spotter, to say, hey, because that's what they do. He looks like a good pick. I think I could talk to him. I think I could. That's how they do. They work you like a working his women. They work you and get you, you see this car, there's more like this where this came from. They will dangle the bait in front of the greedy. That is hunting men. This is an evil that is hunting women. It is hunting men and women are also running into its arms because the evil has money to spare. The evil will get you a diamond grill like Lil Wayne. The evil will get you that, what's the word? That bust down. That's what they call it, right? The bust down. Some really iced out watch. That's what the evil will get you. The evil will get you sore for a while. They even do it in political circles. God says that this man is involved in initiating other people into the dark world where they go to seek power from Satan to be great. These people are not interested in whatever the hard work is. And also, to be fair, the path of hard work is blocked. You want a movie part, you have to have a meeting with talent is no longer enough currency. It's talent plus the couch encounter. And you think God, our God in heaven, will stay out of such bitter transactions from which flows? He's a group member, and God says that his life is no longer pleasing to the Lord. I continue. LeBron James will lose his rank is canceled, disqualified, removed from the Lord's order of men who will remain in the Lord's register. He is removed. He will fall before the people.
We're going to end it right here. She be talking that shit. I ain't going to even lie. And she knows her shit. LeBron. I could see him being an initiator. The same way he got initiated. But before he got... The same way, I could see him being the perfect introducer. When he came in, He was under Jay-Z, allegedly. They took a lot of pics and stuff. And it's like, it's crazy because I always question gang members and people that join in and stuff like this. What type of sense of belonging do you have? Like, what is it about that? But the thing is, these people will be so highly influenced by somebody that they look up to, and that person might already be in. So it makes it so much easier for that person to just, come on, bro, you mess with me and I'm in it. You see how I'm living. You see my women. You see this. You see the car. You see it. This the life. It makes it so much easier. I can see LeBron being that guy. And it's so crazy because the power of influence, he doesn't even have to be appointed that. Make that make sense. They could just want it because they know he is. They might have looked up the tat. They might have looked this and that. Yeah. If you made it to this point, say I made it. Thank you guys for being here. I love my new look. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.